She has become a co-wife to her mother and a stepmother to her 4 other siblings. At age 22, she is the mother of a 6-year-old child by her stepfather, who is currently in the grips of the police. Marjoa, not a real name, shared her ordeal with my colleague Sarah Apenkro.
It all started when she was 14 years old. Her stepfather, a 50-year-old mason, would sexually harass her, but no one believed her.
He would ask me to hold his manhood for money. I told my mother, but he denied it, and my mother stopped talking to me. I was treated like a slave.
Her hopes and aspirations were all shattered when she eventually got pregnant 2 years later.
He brought a lady to the uncompleted building to deliver me. She refused and asked him to take me to the hospital, but he refused. I stayed there for 2 months. He told my mother he had sent me to his sister.
The
standard practice is for every baby to be delivered under a healthy, clean environment, preferably at a health facility. But Marjoa and her baby were deprived of that right.
Marjoa stays with her mother in a makeshift structure. She's a domestic worker earning a daily income of 10 cedis. She's not ignorant of the situation in which she finds herself, but she's helpless.
He refused to fulfill his promises of sending me to school or establishing me.
Her mother, who has 4 children with the same man, has regretted ignoring the warning signs.
I doubted her. I'm sad and sorry for everything. It hurts. How could he do this to my daughter? When he was arrested initially, he asked me to lie so he can be set free, and I did.
The
stepfather has been rearrested by the Amasaman District Police. The arrest follows a report by the victim and mother after the stepfather allegedly threatened them with death if he was unable to have Marjoa as his wife. Despite the situation, Marjoa is determined to succeed, but is she haunted by her past? A clinical psychologist, Dr. Derek Opon, has been sharing his expert opinion on the way forward for Marjoa.
She needs a lot of psychological help, but psychological support alone for such a case is not enough. She needs some kind of skills training or empowerment so that as quickly as possible she can be financially independent. Definitely needs a change of environment, if possible, where nobody knows her. Let her start afresh.
Sexual intercourse between or among family members is defined as a criminal act.
In this instance, is a stepfather, and so this person looks up to this man as a father, and the man looks at her as the daughter. So with this particular case, we're not just looking at incest, we're also looking at defilement.
Marjoa is not the only girl child who has experienced this kind of treatment from their stepfathers on the blind side of family, and she may not be the last. We sought some views from the public on the issue.
We have ex-husbands, but not ex-children.
The mother did not do well. She should have been vigilant enough.
I will leave the marriage irrespective. I will not allow him do that to my children.
world can be a better place if children are treated as children and their rights are upheld without complications. Sarah Apenkro, TV3 News, Accra.